Hello and welcome everyone to this new episode of the AI workshops where we're gonna dive into building an MCP SSE server, which stands for Model Context Protocol. SSE stands for server-side events. And so first things first, we're gonna see how MCP servers they serve as a USB basically. So when you plug a USB device to your computer, it automatically recognizes it and starts using it. So that's the same here. Instead of instantiating tools for our AI, we can just simply plug the MCP node to our AI tools and it will automatically be recognized. It can also have multiple services running at once, not only one tool. And I'm sure you're gonna find a lot of documentation over MCP. I'm gonna leave the link down below if you want to have more info about that. But for now, let's dive into building our MCP server. So we'll go into Visual Studio Code and Cline, but you can use RuCode or Windsurf or whatever suits you. So I have prepared here a prompt that we're gonna paste to our agent, and we'll be using Gemini, as you can see here, 2.5. It is for free. You can generate an API key in their website and then start using it. So we'll say, based on this documentation, make an MCP SSE server to make searches using Searxng and add the parameters supported. I will give you an example of a working SSE server for reference that you can use as a sample. Change the port to 32769. So what we'll do next is go to projects documentation. You can apply this to any other project, but we'll go to the search API and just copy this, which contains the parameters for the search. Copy. We'll paste this here, as you can see. And we can also say, we're gonna also copy the code from mem0. This is another MCP server, which code is pretty well done. So we're just gonna copy this and give it to our agents as a reference. Again, we'll copy, so this is the main.py. And we'll do the same for the other file, which is the utils.py. Copy. And we'll go back to our agent and come here and paste it. So utils.py. And we paste this. So this is now planning. And will ask us for our URL. So we have installed Searxng in Docker, as in the previous episode. If you haven't watched that, you can go back to our previous episode and watch how we can install the whole stack of N8N, Searxng, Qdrons, and Olama, all the Flowwise, all the needed tools actually that you need to start up with. And we'll say this is our server. All right, so once everything is good, you can just click on here. So if you go here, you can see that it's act. We're in plan. Now we're gonna click on act, and this is gonna start up the process to build our application. So now it's creating the requirements.txt. It created .n file containing our server settings, So we have our running Searxng X on 6.8, and the MCP server will be on 6.9. And here we go. We got our main.py. Okay, now we're gonna run our server. This is now installing all the requirements. Now it has installed all requirements and our server is running on this port. So we can now test our server. We're gonna build a simple agent here. I'm gonna say on chat message. Okay. Gonna have an AI agent. We're gonna add our chat model. Let's add our chat model here. We'll use the latest 4.1 mini. Memory, you can either add a simple memory and we'll add our MCP tool. And you're gonna see how easy this is. So we know that our agent is running locally. So we'll say host.docker.internal. And it's going to be on port 32769. 32769, sorry. /SAC. I'm going to say it's our Searxng MCP tool. And that's pretty much it. So we can save this and we can start. And we'll say hi. Okay. What's the price of BTC today, for example? And on our server, we'll see that we have received a request. So here's our request that we have received. Bitcoin price today, categories, finance, language. So you can see that it has set up all the query parameters to have a very good search query. So let's say, what about Ethereum? And we'll see that our server responding here. And we got our response. Oh, you notice that we haven't put any instructions in here. Our agent doesn't have any instructions at all. There's no system message. System message is just you are helpful assistant. So, and it knew that it could use, so we can say, what tools do you have? And we can see that it brings up basically our search tool and multi-tool use. So thank you guys for following along, and I hope you like this content. So if you like more content like this, please subscribe, like, and comment on this video. It will help us. If you don't have your stack already installed, you can refer to my previous video. And if you want to install this project directly without going through the building, you can just refer to the GitHub repo down below. I have set up our GitHub repo where I'll be uploading all our work here directly there. I will also leave the JSON to the N8N workflow if you're not familiar with building that, but it's simple enough. So thank you again, and I hope to see you back in the next episode. Cheers.